TwelveLabs. We've been doing this over the past almost 3.5 years or so on a weekly basis. Here are some of the topics that we tend to cover each week. We have researchers coming to talk about some of the newest direction that happening in the field of multimodal AI and foundation models. We have customers, partners coming and share a variety of different innovative application that they build, not just with our technology, but like, in general, like other forms of multimodal, application for a variety of different verticals. Oftentimes we have our internal team members come in and share how to use our platform and APIs. And yeah, absolutely a lot of developers coming in and share a variety of different projects that they have built around understanding about multimodal understanding in general. These are some sample sessions that we had over the past month or so. We actually recently crossed the 100 episode mark about 2 weeks ago, which is very awesome to see. Yeah, as you can see, right, we have presenters from like partners from AWS, talking about accelerating agentic AI with TwelveLabs, and on AWS we have a lot of like developers coming and talk about a very different like projects that they build on some of the recent hackathons that we've been hosting. So overall, it's a great demonstration of the versatility of our technology. For today, which is episode 102, we have 3 very exciting presentation. All of that come from the recent generative AI in advertising hackathon that we did in New York early in October, which is like almost 2 months ago now. The first groups, we have Darren, Baiwen, and Sirilun, who's here in the call. They will present the project called TOA, which is a platform that can predict how different audience segments will respond to video advertising before they publish. After that, we'll have Rob Kleiman and Leonardo Piñeyro coming and share the project called Vibepoint, which is another platform that can analyze viewer reactions and emotional beats in videos to dynamically select and place contextually relevant ads. And then finally, we will close off the session with Harshit Patel and Krutika Soni, who will present the project called Dynamics, which analyze video ads to reveal what emotional and creative elements drive performance. So yeah, super excited to hear the presentation of the project that they've been building. Marketing and advertising is an important industry vertical that we push for TwelveLabs. So this is the kind of project definitely showcase I guess the application and then utility, right, of our technology for that context. Just a quick let's go note on for the participant. So if you have any question, feel free to send them on the Zoom chat, and I will surface that to the presenters.
Yeah, thank you so much, and congrats to the TOA team. Excited to share with you Vibepoint today. So Leo, am I correct? You'll be doing a screen share from. Cool.
Yeah, let me do that right now.
Cool. So yeah, so Vibepoint is a video ad matching platform. It is designed to find emotional arcs in the different videos and dynamically insert ads based on those emotional arcs. And so my name's Rob Kleiman. We have Leo as well, and our colleague Sarah, who well, we all met at the hackathon, and she couldn't make it today. Yeah, we're Vibepoint emotionally tuned ads targeting built with TwelveLabs. We can head to the next slide here. Cool. So today what we'll cover is just the problem statement of what Vibepoint's tackling, how we're solving that, a little bit about how it works and the core features. We'll do a demo and talk through kind of some of our next steps. So we can pop over to the next one on 4. Okay, so the challenges in today's video advertising market are that folks who are watching advertisements do get that ad fatigue. I know the last group mentioned that as well. Viewers are just certainly overwhelmed by ads that might be irrelevant or that disrupt their viewing experience. So they're kind of, the current solutions on the market are blunt. We're targeting based on demographics or keywords, but it doesn't really capture that emotional element of the story you are watching. So this presents like a missed opportunity where brands struggle to connect with audiences at that right emotional moment of the content you're watching. And so ultimately what viewers experience is poor ad placement that doesn't really interact with the story they're watching, and it kind of can be arbitrary. And so what we're looking to do is optimize that based on the narrative of your watching, whether it's a cartoon or a series. Folks get emotionally invested in the power of story. That's why we watch stuff, is because we want to be moved, we want to be inspired. And so the ads that we serve should try to map to that as best they can. And that's what we are tackling. So hop over to solution, please.
Yeah,
5. Awesome. So Vibepoint solves all those challenges by providing a context-aware dual agent system that approaches ad insertion differently. And what that means is we utilize TwelveLabs to analyze the video in question. And then there are some truths about how stories are written. There's an obstacle a character might face, or there's a first act, second act, third act. So there's like a lot of pieces of narrative structure and the way that stories get written that we're bringing to this platform that provide ultimately a more seamless experience that are relevant and contextual advertisements. So next slide, please. So how does it work? So what is a dual agent system? Well, we have the emotion and the context. So to get that emotional extraction, what we do is we've uploaded different ads, different stories, and it analyzes the videos to determine what parts of that story, of that cartoon, have like the highest the emotional moment. So like right before, when the character gets what they want, or they get around an obstacle, or there's a surprise. And we'll look at what that means in practice in a second when we look at the demo. So based on the 12Labs API, what we do is we categorize that content into moments and follow kind of some of the tenets of screenwriting, of storytelling, about narrative structure. Like, as I mentioned, you're introduced to the character as a viewer and you learn their backstory, and then something happens, like Luke Skywalker meets Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? And there's a conflict, there's something this character is working towards. So we utilize this dual agent system, kind of feed in the narratives of the video that's being analyzed, and then we use the different LLM models to dynamically select these peak moments based on the context of the advertisement that we're parsing and the video. And so Leo can chat a little bit about structurally what that looks like from an architecture perspective on the next slide.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Rob, for all the intro. And yeah, so in the solution we stepped on top of TwelveLabs, like across all the solution. We didn't want to like take care of indexing the videos or saving them, or like everything was handled directly in TwelveLabs. So to show you that a little bit how it looked like in TwelveLabs, we have two indexes of advertisements and the creators part, that is basically the content that we want to place ads in. So the pipeline is like this. We start from the videos from the 12 index of content, and then we have this series of the pipeline that where basically we use 12Labs Analyze API to get the video analyzed and detect the emotions, the narrative, the summarization of everything that's going on, trying to understand what are like the stressing points throughout the story of the video, so that we can get into the second part, that is basically understanding where are those natural breakpoints that we can detect in the video. And there might be many. I mean, there will be like tons of natural breakpoints, but from those breakpoints and marketing strategies and marketing fundamentals that say, hey, don't place the ad in the first 3 seconds. You should wait around this time and this time to place ads if the content length is this much. Basically, a deep research of how do you place ads and pour into this into the system, so that we can detect which are like the best 3 to 5 natural breakpoints on a video. And what we did with that is, after we had all the analysis and all the natural breakpoints, we get each of those and say, hey, if we have to place an ad on the second 60, 63 or whatever, which are the best ads we can put at that time. And that takes the complete context of that moment of the video. It's like, hey, if this is happening on the video, okay, what is the best ad that we can place there so that it matches something related or something related to the emotions that a person will see the ad, and makes sense to place that ad there. So for that second step, we use the TwelveLabs search so that we can search the best clips, the best ads to place there, given all the information. And we have an AI agent that basically is in charge of searching. So the AI agent has the complete context of the video and the natural breakpoint, and uses that search API to, hey, maybe I should search for this keyword or this thing so that I can get ads. And there you go. So we have a quick demo that we can show. But before that, I want to share a story that after a hackathon, I went into a hotel with my son. My son is like almost 3 years old. And he was touching everything like any kid does. And he touched the remote control and he turned on the TV and watched Jurassic Park on the TV, like regular TV broadcast. So he got caught in the action of the movie, and suddenly ad break. He didn't understand anything because he doesn't see TV. He's like, hey, I want to see the movie. What is this? So I explained what an ad break was and all of that. And then it got me thinking, like, who decided on that TV broadcast station to place an ad break there? Not necessarily which ad, because that's probably money incentivized how to play the ads, but someone said, hey, after this scene, you have to place an ad. And I started doing some little research, like how people do this. And there are some software that tries to do that, but basically people has to manually look at the movie and decide the scenes and decide where to place the ads and mix that with their business to make sense. So it's a challenging task to do. And hopefully a tool like what we built could help these people find the best spots. So this is the demo that we built in the hackathon. So as this is like a replica of what we have in TwelveLabs. So here we are only listing the content that we have, where we want to place ads, and the ads we have actually in the ads we have to place, basically. So if you click an ad, you basically see the ad. There's nothing else to do here. There's do you listen to the ad? Just to make sure that if that happens, that's good.
We're not hearing the audio.
You're not hearing. Okay, yeah, I know how to fix that. Sorry. But if I go into a content video, basically this gets analyzed and the complete pipeline gets run. Here it's already done because the results are cached. But basically you get this dashboard. So let me zoom in a little bit. So on the left side we have the video that we are gonna see, and on the red lines are the natural breakpoints we decided to place ads on. So there are more natural breakpoints here, and there are more scenes, but these are like the ones that we decided to put. The agent decided to put ads. So here, if you play, you are not gonna hear it, but at least this is a story about a bird going around life. Here's a scene. A lot of things are happening.
Yeah, so this is a short where basically the bird wants to approach the ocean, and so that first ad break that you could see is dynamically inserted using the agent, as Leo spoke to, and kind of on the bottom there where it says narrative structure, it says like call to adventure. So the TwelveLabs and the agents had basically broken these down into different scenes and breakpoints. So where you can see is the first advertisement insert is placed pretty early in as we work up to the first ordeal, I believe it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it just kind of provides a roadmap for the agents to understand when the viewer might be most emotionally engaged in this particular story at hand. And then we have a similarity score of why that ad, this baby ad, is appropriate for that particular section.
Exactly. So we got that natural breakpoint. Like here, we try to display everything that the agent analyzed from the video and from the placement. Here you will see like different strategies, and these strategies were basically the agent looking for ads in TwelveLabs. And there's a winning strategy that basically is the one that got best similarity score between the clip and what we were looking at. So the agent decided without even looking at the ads, without even knowing what ads they will have, to search for baby care products, soft animation style, transition, theme, family friendly. With these keywords, we got these ads that is about like babies and baby products and so on. So that's why this one got the best match for this ad break. And we can see like different periods like educational toy, calm engagement, family scenes, kids learning app, uh, warm visuals. Like, okay, let's look how this like behave like in terms of similarity. And yeah, basically we do this for all the ad placements. So this was the first one, and then we have the second one. And for the second one, we have like a banana boat ad that if we go here. So there's a different thing happening here. And when it finished, and we here have an explanation of why this ad break is a good ad place. We have the banana boat there. And yeah, so imagine you have a movie, you have a bigger content, and you place everything here, and you see like 10 ad placements, and basically you connect with your ads index, and you will see, okay, maybe if I have to show this many ads in at this time because people paid for that, I can maybe like switch the order, or maybe I can switch the spots of which ads I should put on each ad break, so that I theoretically will maximize the engagement of the ads in the end. And that's more valuable, and that's why people will pay you more for having that insight. And yeah, this is the demo. As you can see, when we presented it, we had all of this information, but we didn't show it because we didn't have like the complete front end ready. So after one Gemini 3 prompt, we got this front end running, which is really, really nice.
Yeah. And maybe just
Um,
for a quick comparison. So this one was a like kind of children's friendly, soft
yeah.
style animation. So like, that's one example. And then this video is kind of about a female like student getting her driver's license. And then in the middle of the driver's test, there's a robbery in a bank and there's a robber. So this is kind of more high action. It's still animated, but like basically it's just kind of a different narrative arc. And you can just kind of quickly see how that's like reflected in the nature of the analysis is different based on this particular content object versus the other one that was indexed. So kind of just to kind of give some quick comparisons, like for example, we have the Geico in here, Volkswagen, and so that was retrieved from our index, and as you can see, there's kind of the similarity scores and things like that. So just to give some comparative analysis and where it generated those breakpoints based on this particular narrative structure versus the other one.
That's right. So yeah, hope you like this demo. Going back into the presentation, so what we did basically have this emotional extraction with TwelveLabs, run all the analysis of what was going on, taking fundamentals of story writing and marketing, all put together so that the AI basically can get as much information as we can, and then basically trying to understand the themes and the ideas around what ads we can place and what are the best moments to place the ads. And basically then we have a dashboard that provides all the insights you can see so that you can analyze and make your decision. And yeah, roadmap for next steps, there are plenty. Personally, I would like to talk to some of these TV stations to see how they are doing things. Probably they are doing many things manually. So getting insight from the business will be like ideal. And after that, it's like getting more features and more like scalability things into what we built. I mean, we're stepping on top of TwelveLabs, so the scalability basically how much money we can pour into TwelveLabs right now. But beyond that, I think that there's like a lot to improve in terms of prompt, in terms of the pipeline that we can maximize what we are getting out, the analysis from the videos. And yeah, thank you very much. It was really exciting seeing you all in the hackathon, and thank you for the space here.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Leo and Rob. I think due to the time constraint, we can probably take one question only. Yeah. From attendees, any specific question you want to ask the Vibepoint team?
I guess I'm kind of curious. Oh, sorry. Does someone ask?
No. I'll let you ask the question. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just kind of curious. Like, did people use your project after the hackathon as well? And like, what new functions did you add, and how did you validate from the market? Because that's one of like the things that we have to go through as well. So kind of curious to hear your perspective.
Yeah, for now it's like just I want to do that. I didn't get any insights yet. So it's like I want to talk to people and basically, hey, do you have this problem, right? I'm pretty sure something like this will work. From this demo until something that it would work for the industry, there's like so many product gaps that we have no clue where we can sit. I'm pretty sure that these companies will have like solutions already made for them, or like standard solutions in the industry of placing ads and like all the inners of how do you broadcast the content, and where do you place the ads, and how do you make sure that the seconds were shown, and all of that. So it's like we should like integrate in that business with a solution like this and try to solve one of their problems. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a standalone thing that they can use, because it will be like really hard for them to adapt. Probably they will want to keep using the tools that they are using, but with an extra thing.
Yeah, totally. And the one thing I'd add is just like we really so enjoyed the hackathon sprint of just building it, and like we were really impressed of what came together during the hackathon. So we haven't invested a lot of time in like that market validation phase, because we're in different countries and stuff, and you know, but I think like it really was so fun to just like experiment and see what's possible. And you know, depending on what 2026 looks like, we might invest some more time in that market validation. But just kind of kudos to James and the team for creating a space for this type of experimentation. So thank you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
amazing product.
Great. All right. Thanks, Rob and Leo. Very relevant. Yep, very relevant workflows, and definitely sure that we actually do have like customers and prospect with this exactly ad insertion problem. So I think this is like very validating, right, for us to invest effort in terms of our models, capabilities, as well as like offerings to solve that particular problem. Yeah.
Great.
All right. We have like more than 10 minutes left, so I will let's pass the mic to the final group. Krudika and Hashio, do you guys want to go ahead and get started?